Love you. All right, here we go.
Hey, welcome to West Coast Pullers Live.
Here we are.
You know, funny thing is, you said the other night about how it makes you cringe every single time we see Birchke's tractor at the end.
Yeah.
Every time.
He called me the next day.
Did he? What did he
It's brutal.
say?
It's brutal.
Because I just get reminded of that every other week.
Yeah. Oh no, it's brutal. I cringe every time too. It's like, good.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh,
That's no good.
nope.
No good. Our tonight we're gonna have the bells on, huh? Talk about the upcoming BTBA pools and
Yeah, Dylan already texted. They're working on getting on right now.
okay.
But yeah, the upcoming next 4 weeks, Valley Tractor Pullers Association has 4 upcoming pools, starting off with the town of San Joaquin, which used to be just a tractor pool in itself. So we usually just took one sled down there and took the antiques down there. This year they've grown it to running both sleds and inviting all classes.
Wow.
Nice.
On Saturday. And it's a little town of San Joaquin down I want to say it's east of Madera, Fresno area. Somewhere it's down in that area somewhere.
Huh.
It's a little ranch town down there. And then the following weekend is Templeton for Templeton FFA. Quentin Thompson, he arranges that one down there. It's a pretty good event. I've never actually been to it because it always lands whenever I'm middle of harvest.
Right.
And usually get a pretty good turnout. That one's on a Sunday. And then Battle of the Farm, which is going to be hosted at Babel's. We used to have a Hillmar pool for Hillmar FFA, and the past couple of years we haven't had it. And so they decided to do this one, and it's going to be a benefit for a fellow puller that's been diagnosed with cancer, Gary Paquette, that runs a 9300 Super Farm. So it's going to be all proceeds from the hook fees and everything are going to be donated to him.
Nice. Very good.
Trying to get a big turnout for that. They're trying to put together a little bit of a car show. Alan will go over a lot of that stuff. Then November 11th, the Denair FFA pool, the 5th annual, I think it is. Oh, they're popping on right now. I think it's the 5th annual.
Oh, Denair.
Yeah. And there's Dylan.
He's on mute though. Take off the mute.
And Brent.
Take off the mute.
Yeah, they got to take off mute.
Dylan, you're off. You're good. There you are, maybe. Whoa.
How we doing?
We're doing good, man. How are you?
Very good.
Trying to get old.
There we go.
The other goofball's got his computer.
Trying to get
on
everyone
mute.
situated over here.
Yeah. Well, Brent, he's on mute.
Well, Slayer down there needs to hit mute button.
Yeah, but I'm talking.
Hey, what?
We need a big screen.
Can you guys hear Brent?
No, because he's got his mute on.
Right here, but you can hear me on Dylan.
Oh,
Yeah.
You guys are in the same room?
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. Tractor guys get cozy, huh?
Dylan's like block.
Okay, Chris, go ahead and start it a little bit. I gotta go check with an employee outside real quick.
What We're here tonight with the Slayers and the Babels to talk about the next what's VTPA polls coming up, and you guys are also doing a benefit poll at your place, right? Dylan, hello, they hear me?
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Dylan, you hear me? Hello. He's holding up the flyer.
Oh boy, this show's gonna be good.
We see it.
Yeah. Can you hear us though?
Can you hear us though?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, there you are.
There we go.
This. We're challenged.
Oh, and you froze again. Dylan's freezing.
You can't hear.
Dylan's freezing, and
And he just left.
we can't.
Rural internet.
And Brent, we can't even read that.
I'm bringing it up right now, Brent.
Oh, okay. John's bringing it up. John's bringing it up on the screen. There we go. Battle at the farm. Yep. Fillmore, California. Battle at the farm.
Yep.
Yep.
Turn that up if you can.
Fine.
Can you hear?
That's all the
Can
way.
you hear us?
We
Scott?
can't hear it. We can't hear it. It's gonna be.
We can't hear you.
It's fine.
Brad, turn the mute.
You know what?
Maybe turn the mute button off on the other computer too.
On that desk.
There you go, Dylan.
Right there.
Right there.
Can you hear me now?
Is that any better? We'll just
There we
spend
go.
the whole time
I
moving.
don't know. Can you hear us?
See how good it is.
Yep. It was better.
Oh, you froze.
Perfect. Just leave it like
Oh my
that.
gosh.
Train wreck.
Yeah, we'll scoot over so that we got to.
How many monkeys does it
You
take?
gotta turn your sideways.
How many tractors?
Five.
In the room.
Five.
So
Five.
while they're getting it while they're getting it all situated in there in the room, you got Dylan Babel, Alan Babel, Sam Erb, Brent Chippenary, or as other ones call him Sippenary or Chippenary, or oh, there's Kelsey,
Kelsey.
and then Bradley Chippenary.
Bradley,
All right.
the big wiener last time.
Yeah, the guy that's still in Brent's ride right here.
Yeah.
He can take over driving.
Saw
the
that.
whole time.
Saw that. Well done, young man. Well done.
So, Dylan, first off, talk about San Joaquin.
San Joaquin.
Yeah.
Anthony Gruppetti's putting on a pool down in San Joaquin. It's I believe it starts at 6 o'clock on the 28th. And that's both VTPA sleds will be going there. Legend sled and the little blue sled. Congrats, having any class that wants to show up is welcome to come, and all the VTPA classes.
What time
Sweet.
is that starting?
Nice.
Yeah.
What kind of track is that?
6 p.m.
I've never been there.
Never been there? Oh. Well, you're no help.
What about
Brent, haven't you been down there?
The track's decent. Yeah, it's got good.
It's got decent, it's decent dirt, pretty good dirt.
Yeah.
Better than the sand we pull around over here.
That ain't saying much, but yeah.
No.
But actually, this weekend is Templeton, so that's the first one,
Oh
really.
yeah, this weekend's Templeton.
We're gonna go to Templeton.
Oh, this weekend's
FFA.
Templeton. Okay, that's right.
Yeah, this weekend's Templeton.
Come
Next
on.
weekend, San Joaquin.
Come on, John,
Yeah.
you're the board member. Let's know that stuff.
Hey, I'm just a board member like Dylan is, not the
Yeah,
vice
they-
president sitting in there in the big chair.
Yeah. VP, man.
Yeah, we don't know that much, huh, John?
No.
No.
It's the Templeton
Oh,
deal
Ryan,
is
how do you get Ryan?
What's up, Ryan?
Templeton deal is really gotten better and better for them. They're trying to do a really good job with the venue. They are, I think all the pullers that show up there, they give them a sandwich and a
T-shirt.
T-shirt and a bag of potato chips as soon as you pull in the driveway, you go pull and
Well, didn't you go down last year, Brent?
Yeah, I went down there last year.
Because they moved it, right? The track.
They
the
moved
dirt
it
was
from-
a lot. Dirt was a lot better.
Yeah,
At
they moved
Templeton?
for 10 miles. And that new
I haven't been to
The old
Yeah,
place.
it's place. It's in Santa Margarita now. It's the official town it's in, but
I mean, the other one was a fun deal. I mean, it was kind of fun.
And that's
But
that's
this place
that's
is-
an FFA
that's road to be.
fundraiser, correct?
It's the FFA
Yeah.
fundraiser?
Yeah,
That's
yeah, that was a fundraiser for okay.
That is
There you go.
Nice.
October.
Yeah, so that one's on a Sunday at 1 o'clock.
This Sunday.
Yeah, this.
this Sunday.
Pulling on a Sunday?
and doesn't usually
Yep.
Yep.
usually they get a couple modifieds in there too, don't they?
Yeah, the Cal Poly mods will show up there, and
Don't.
Donnie and Jeremy show up there every once in a while.
And plus, we were hoping it was Monday because we still got tractors scattered everywhere. So we could use another day to get them all done.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But if you want to come down early, we're going to be partying at the Cavaroble RV park. Damn straight.
Watch out.
No, you guys won't party.
Watch out for the golf carts.
Yeah. Make sounds like a good time down there.
So, yeah, it's Temple, Joaquin,
Well, San Joaquin, they had that whole last year also, correct?
only for putt butts. Yeah, it was just for the.
This year's everything. Just the antique.
Well, hopefully, you know what? Hopefully that can grow. And have more fun.
No kidding.
So true. Or squirrels, one of the two.
My wife says like herding cats tonight.
I think it's more like herding squirrels, but
It's tractor guys, okay? We just gotta kind of take it slow.
Hey Sam, Susan knows where you're at now.
You
Yep.
guys on your toes.
You're busted, Sam. Your wife knows where you're at.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So
She keeps. She pretty.
so
good
you
stuff.
said tractors were scattered everywhere.
And the golf cart.
Why is everything scattered everywhere?
Coming until after.
Actually, they're
Man, you can't hear you guys at all. Can hardly hear them.
Yeah, we keep they're froze.
They're froze now.
Yeah.
oh boy.
Internet sucks.
650.
Rose.
Are we frozen or not?
Oh, kicked out.
There,
They just.
There you
they
go.
just-
They shut up.
We're still
Here
we're
you
all
go.
on one now.
Okay.
you're on
Okay,
one.
so now you're better. Now you're still
You're froze. You're still freezing.
yeah, there you are. Now we got you. So we're back on Templeton.
All right.
We
Templeton.
haven't did anything. We're just.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to shut all their phones off, shut the internet for us off.
Templeton's a benefit pool for the FFA. It's a fundraiser for them, for Templeton FFA and everything. So a lot of valley pools are fundraisers for FFAs. We do quite a few every year for different FFA organizations up and down the state,
Nice. Very good.
and we
We got two coming
Most
up.
of our-
We got Denair FFA also.
I got the shirt up.
Yeah, we got Denair FFA, November 11th. That one, so I think, let me bring up the deal. I think it's at 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah, and there's a 4.
Saturday night, right?
A 4. So a 4 or 5.
Third Denair. 7th annual.
7th annual, okay.
Saturday, 11th.
They've used this this flyer every year since the very first one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tractor
John,
pulling
when-
against a truck.
Well,
Hey,
it's got a
John,
Ford
when,
on it. That's good.
how many years?
Yeah, the Ford loses every time.
Oh,
I think it's like 6 years.
Donnie won that last year. The
Yeah.
Ford.
Yep, Donnie won that one last year.
Hey, John, how many years has Daenerys had that pole?
Yeah, how many years they have?
It's the 7th annual.
7th.
Let me double check, but that's what I'm pretty sure it is.
It says 7th annual on the flyer.
Yeah, the flyer does. Yeah.
All right.
We'll just talk about that deal. Yeah, actually,
How
I
many
want to
times-
talk to that.
How many times have Dylan won it?
They-
Huh? How many
Every
times
time
has
I've
Dylan?
been,
Hey,
How many times have you won it, Dylan? Twice.
we
What about you, Sam?
You know?
I talked to him today from the FFA, and he wanted to come on, but he had a commitment with me. Say a little bit about what this, what it does for the kids in that program. And Brent can kind of tell you what he kind of said.
So from this is from the Daenerys FFA advisor. But this tractor pull helps fund activities throughout the whole year. Students are able to attend conferences like the National Convention, and it helps with supplies for classrooms and SAE projects. This pull, they will not be able to have a dynamic chapter if not for the event and the community support.
So it's a very important tractor pull for this.
Yeah. I know Alan was telling me that I was telling they were or kind of on the fence about it. So worried about not having enough vehicles for that pull. So it's kind of like to me, it's kind of grassroots pulling. That's a good pull over there, and the community supports it very well. It's kind of like one of the. I am talking about.
Yeah, they always have a good crowd there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's good.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, it's always been a good.
Good.
Kind of from day one, really.
Well, they run the 2 tracks and to keep the crowd entertained. You know. There's the name.
Yep.
yeah. Got the putts on one side, the other.
And they've done, I know the last few years they've done like had a couple different people drive out some of them old antiques, and the officers kind of give a little speech and stuff
Nice.
before the poll starts.
Very good.
Yeah, I think that's one of the communities over there that actually supports it real well, kind of like Gustine Poll. Because there's some places polls go on and they can't get no support from the community, which that
Right,
their one
right.
to me is a bit, kind of like you want to support it, you don't want to see that one go away.
I want to say they raised $30,000 to $40,000 last year for those kids.
Wow.
Wow.
That tractor pull means a
Yeah.
whole lot to that
For that-
program.
That program.
A whole lot to it.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. Yeah. Very
Well,
good.
it just goes back to say, just like what we've always said about these other little towns we go to, those seem to be the most packed out ones because you get the community behind it.
You tend to get more people wanting to donate to that than the big ones, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the crowd's usually bigger too.
I mean, we did other.
Yeah, that was a packed house last year. I think it was on towards the end of it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's a ton of people down there by that food court thing
Yeah.
all the time.
And it gets freezing cold out there.
Oh
too.
yeah, boy does it.
Oh, wham.
It's just the Nevada
gets-
guy.
It gets cold. It
That
gets
ain't
cold.
That's
and-
summertime weather. Are you kidding me?
it gets cold and dewy. It gets very wet. Lot of moisture in the air.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
last
Perfect,
year.
it's perfect horsepower weather.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect
last year we got down there. We pulled and we got done with the pool, and JP was pulling the side by side up onto the trailer, and actually it was so wet the side by side slid off the ramps, about went over.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
There's so much dew. So, and when we're taking our readings for the pills on the motors and stuff like that, it's dang near like negative.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The hat freezes over.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much
Yeah,
cold
not-
air.
We don't run those hair dryers or those superchargers, you know, so we
Right.
got to dial them motors in a little better.
I've had some pretty fun times.
What about that bottle
Yeah.
you guys are hiding under your seat?
Yeah.
We don't talk about that. People start to frown on that.
That's okay.
If you guys are real,
Driving juice.
real nice and polite, good.
Yeah.
Sam might build you guys a diesel motor for those pickups. You guys get some.
Oh, really? Well, I don't know. He'd have to add 2 more cylinders. I don't know if he can do that.
We'll need them.
We don't need
Put a
it.
couple hair dryers on it. You'll have a free life.
You don't need them. Just put a bigger.
Just
bigger
hang
hair
on.
dryer.
Go for a ride.
Well, let's talk a little bit about let's talk a little bit about this one up and coming.
Yeah. Your guys' first event. Battle at the farm. With 2 big old hair dryers on there. Look at that.
Yeah.
Does that mean naturally
Got 2 hair dryers on that.
You know what that means? I'm
No, that's
kidding.
not what that means.
Everyone.
Oh, okay.
Everyone and anyone's welcome to come.
All right. I just checking.
More than merrier.
It's going to be a fun time, but for the right cause and for
Yes.
his friend and everything else.
We have a good friend that's sick, and
Right.
we kind of wanted to do this. We had a board meeting, and I think there was 10 of us at the meeting, John included. He was
Yeah.
there, and we all voted to do this and donate all the proceeds to him.
That's
Whatever it
awesome.
might be, we've had a lot of people step up
Yeah.
to help out. Mike Lewis has done a whole bunch for us.
Yeah.
Danco Trailers.
Yeah.
Gilmore Powder Coat.
Nice.
And here's the trophies.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Spray's gonna bring us some.
Oh, he's got one there. Oh,
Yeah.
very cool.
Those are pretty cool.
That's neat. Yep.
And then we had some people last night come up with some stuff, and Dave Ramsey and Tim Chippenary.
Yeah. They kicked in money first.
Two classes.
Yeah.
Mike Edlin out of Idaho came and pulled with us in Denair
Last year.
last year with a couple antiques he brought down. Well, he wanted to make a very nice donation to the cause.
Wow.
So he's done that. And
Awesome.
I'm sure I'm forgetting some people. Diesel and Dust, I don't know who that guy is. He's wanting to help us out too. Turlock Fairgrounds has donated us bleachers to use.
Some K-Rail dude.
And we got
Wow,
some
look at that.
K-Rails from another gentleman. I'm sure people. Eric Roach has hauled us
Sam.
some dirt.
What's it
Nice.
say?
Sam, spare $500 for you.
Yeah, we talked.
There goes 500 out of your pulling fund, Sam.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. You got-
I ain't. Brent probably will.
Hey, I'm gonna walk a wheelchair race.
Bradley will. Bradley, you've got to donate that money back, bro.
That's gonna be.
A really big thanks to Eric Rocha for hauling in all the clay for us here to build the track with.
Him and Junior
Oh, yeah.
have
Eric's a good guy.
some dirt that we can put more.
That's awesome.
And
But with the water truck.
Mike Peterson.
Mike
Mike
Peterson.
Peterson's gonna bring a water. A few other people stepped up quite a bit. So
What?
hopefully we're gonna have a good time, have some fun.
Raises a lot of money for Gary.
Raise some money. That's our main objective.
Yeah.
Raise money, have fun.
Yeah, make
It's a great
it
cause,
a fun event. All that.
It's a great cause.
Yep. That's
So
pretty
awesome.
nice.
So awesome. So it's first
I'm-
annual.
I'm-
So it means this is going to happen every year, right? This event.
Get back together so you can pull.
I know. I'm working on it.
Hey, Alan, I just got you another
Rose
one.
again?
Yeah, hey, we're frozen.
No, you're good on our
You
side.
good now.
What do you got?
Haley Underground, Richard
Are you
Haley,
froze?
$500 to the Pro Mod class.
Nice.
$500 a pro mod class. Tell them to save it for
Thank
next
you very
year.
much.
Wagon count.
Doesn't work like that, Chris.
Yeah, Richard Haley just texted me and just said that.
That's awesome.
That's
Thank you.
fantastic.
Sweet.
Yep.
Yeah, if you guys are
I'm gonna-
interested in sponsoring a class or donating some money, get a hold of me, my dad, Brent, Sam, and we'll get the message relayed.
Yeah, Dylan's got a PO box for VPA. I think it's box 108, Dylan.
135.
Turlock Post Office. He's got the PO box.
Turlock Post Office, P.O. Box 1304.
Put that up there if we can get it. Send John a picture of it. Dylan, send John a picture of it so he can put it up on the screen.
All right.
It's 3-1 that's
I don't know. I mean, throw like 3. I mean, there's.
I thought 3-8 or 8.
The main
Hey, Dylan, I just
What's up, John?
Might be.
I just sent Richard your contact information.
All right, perfect. I'm sending you over the P.O. Box stuff too. There you go.
So if
I
people want
sent
to
you over the
donate,
P.O. Box.
they can get it off the screen, John.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta see how I can do that.
I thought you've been in IT training all week.
Yeah, what the heck?
No, I'm not that good.
Well, do the
Keep
best you
talking.
can.
I'm gonna
Hey,
try
John,
to
are we
figure
gonna see that?
Uh-oh.
John, are we gonna see that 50-20 in Hillmark?
It's coming over there.
It
It's
probably
coming over
won't
there.
go home, but it's
There you are.
here.
All right, I can't do that. Yeah, the 50-20, I'm gonna bring it over so you guys can play with it.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy.
My,
I think Mr. Avila wants to drive that
Yeah.
for old time's
Hey.
sake. So we're gonna have to put a
Whoever wants to drive it can drive it. I'm gonna bring it so it'll be there and you guys can use it.
That's cool.
Have Sam rebuild the
Hey,
motor
is that
while
fun?
there.
Is code 3 coming so I can drive that here? I'd like to drive it here. I didn't put you on the spot or nothing, did I?
I think
won't
that's a
even
no.
turn the siren on.
I'll mount you a siren on the 50-20.
Have you drove one of them little Craftsman lawnmowers? Those little Craftsman ride-on lawnmowers? It's about the same thing as driving Code 3.
Wow.
What's John's rebuttal on that deal?
Nothing. It's messed up, John. It's messed up.
Sorry, John.
It's messed up.
Picking on John. I'm sorry. Had to make somebody laugh. Didn't even understand what they're saying.
Alan's got something to say.
Look at there.
We got about 15 or 20 cars coming. We're gonna have a kind of a little car show on the lawn here out front too, just to have something else for people to look at before the poll, after the poll, during the poll if they want. So
Nice.
just
Nice.
a little bit of added fun.
Very cool.
Food vendor.
Yeah, we're gonna have a
Raffle.
Shrike Tip hamburgers and hot dogs, I believe, here.
Nice.
I'll be in barbecue cooked for sale.
Might be a
Cool.
couple of beverages that you can
Yeah, some,
donate to.
some adult beverages.
Oh, dang.
Nice.
Oh, dang. Sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
And I got a little music coming for later on, and maybe even during. So we got that kind of set up today too. We're gonna have a fun little event.
Yeah, sounds like it. Jeez.
Good deal.
Now, Dylan, who do they write the checks out to for the sponsor stuff?
Valley Tractor Pullers,
VTPA because it's a nonprofit already. So
and then put on the bottom Gary or whatever.
yeah,
we know
put for the memo. It's for Gary. That way, when we cash it, we know what it's for.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah, so if nobody heard that, any donations going to this pulling event is going to go to Valley Tractor Pullers Association, or just write VTPA, and then in the memo comment put Gary Paquette, donate, or just put donation to Gary, and that way our treasurer makes sure it goes to the correct location.
You have a number or anything you put up there? Or?
No, I do not.
Yeah, I sent you.
I
the
know I
stuff.
can't get it. I can't get it figured out, but here I can do it possibly this way.
What's that? That's Susan.
Susan, quick comment.
There you go. You did it.
Oh my goodness.
There it is. That's what you donate to. Supervise. Good job, guys.
What's your shirt for your school? I mean, what more do you want?
Got it.
Did she go there?
Yeah, she's
Awesome.
over there.
I'm gonna hold that against her.
Now we know that for future reference, John. We can throw things up there.
Oh,
Boy,
man.
let me see if I got it. You probably got some pictures, Gish, don't you?
We all,
Yeah. Some duck underwears or
No, we don't want to embarrass him again.
He just told him his truck has the same amount of horsepower as a lawn tractor.
I said it was the same ride.
Oh,
Yeah.
you insinuated.
I didn't
Hey,
say
John.
anything about horsepower. I just said it felt like the same thing.
So bad.
I know.
So bad, so bad, so bad.
Hey, John,
Yeah.
John,
you need to interview Bradley after he first pull under his belt.
we got it.
Yeah,
hey,
that's
Bradley,
right.
roll on over here.
Yeah,
Take
come
front
on.
and center.
Yeah, come on up.
Yeah,
You
come on
gotta
up.
get front.
Come on up next.
We got a
Front
first
and
time
center.
Front and center.
This is your Turlock pulling #1 Super Farm puller.
So anybody out there watching, if there's any Super Farm tractor for sale, Brett needs one because he done lost his ride.
That was a one-time deal, huh?
Hey, no,
Brent needs another one.
There's a whole bunch of them for sale back east.
Yeah.
Hey, now. I was a fireman that day. So tell us about the ride.
Yes. Tell us about it.
Tell us about it. How was the ride? Who set up the tractor?
I can't hear him. Sorry. Oh man, it was an experience. Went by like a flash. Wasn't really what I was expecting. Felt like probably a 15-second pass, but it felt like about 5. Didn't even realize I was pulling until about 200 feet. Just the adrenaline rush, man. When I got done, my legs were shaking. It was a fun time.
Boy.
Good.
Awesome.
That means you're hooked.
Yeah.
Almost as fun as the 3010.
Yeah, just about as much horsepower as my 3010.
Oh,
Yep.
so,
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a good time overall.
how many years you been pulling?
How many years you been pulling?
I've been pulling since I was about 10 or 11, just a little John Deere M for first 2 years. And then once I got of age, which is 12, I think, to pull my 3010, I started pulling that, and then started pulling my sister's tractor when she kind of stopped pulling. We've been pulling for since I was little than my dad. So I've always been around it and always wanted to, and finally got to be able to drive the big one. So it's awesome.
Nice.
Good.
You did a good job.
So does that mean that Brent's out and Bradley's in, or you got to get a second one?
What's up?
Are
So
you
that
just
means
splitting
that-
out one?
Yeah, he's got to get a new one.
Oh,
Because he's out with his injury. So
I think Bradley's gonna milk that. He's gonna tell him like, "Hey, your leg's quite not up to it even next year." So, yeah.
oh yeah.
I think Bradley's already called the doctor and kind of put in the doctor's ear that my dad can't drive for the next 3 to 5 years.
yeah, I got
Yeah.
some sabotage worked up.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
As long as you keep winning, I don't think he can kick you out.
Right. Yeah.
You know, Brent, this is a perfect opportunity for you. You know what you can do.
What's that?
Now's the perfect excuse for you to get an Alki.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Hey, Steve, Brett, we ain't got a hockey tractor out here this year.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, someone cool.
I like the diesels. I like alcohol.
Oh, whatever. Alcohol's cheaper.
This is the least
Yeah.
Well, now with Brent with his
It
foot
is.
like it is, he can just drive a 4-wheel drive now.
There you go.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna stick to lawn tractors.
Might be a little bit scary for him.
I think Brett's got to go get himself a little Kohler pulling tractor.
There you go.
I got the little John Deere garden tractor.
That's mine,
That
dude.
bad boy up.
You know, they didn't bring out them
Yeah.
mini tractors at MJC this year.
Yeah, they didn't do it.
Too much going on, probably.
Hey, John, does Everett still have the lawnmower sled?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
That
they
might
also-
be something to talk to him about. That'll be kind of neat to have at the Battle of the Farm.
Yeah, it would.
I think they use for their grandkids to play a lot. I think.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
I know that one year,
No, it's
My age.
a few years back at MJC, before the pull, we were all goofing off and we were pulling pit vehicles. We're on pit vehicle pulling.
Oh, with
Yeah.
that sled?
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
That turned into a good time.
Might have to bring that sled up to hog hunt, huh?
We'd never get any hunting done.
I know. No, Richard, I don't need a Chevrolet.
Nah, I need some Opar.
No.
I think the
Up.
Chevy looked pretty good.
Cummins in there.
How about a Cummins or a Duramax?
Oh God! Oh, you guys are going backwards. I thought we're supposed to pull for distance. Huh?
You need, let's get you a 12 valve sitting in the front of that duck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put 3 hair dryers on it. We'll call it even.
There you go.
Sounds good.
That sounds like a plan. You spent let me drive it.
Things are happening.
Oh boy,
That's funny.
you guys. No 6 in a row in front of the duck. No. No.
Right on.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it'll change my life, Richard. Yeah.
So what happened with Wendell's tractor, Sam?
I broke a rocker arm.
Is that what it
Matter of
was?
fact, I just pulled the old one right before we come on here. So I just got the other new set here front part of the week.
We had it all ready to go for
For the
Sherlock.
yeah, for the
For Turlock.
And Turlock
I was getting ready to load the thing up and started missing and popping through the intake. And I told Alan, I go, I don't think we're going anywhere. And I pulled the valve cover off, and yeah, sure enough, it broke a rocker.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Oh dang.
Well, the better place to do it's loading in the trailer than on the track.
Well,
Yeah.
well, no,
I
exactly.
know it would have tore up some stuff.
No, it's better it happened with no load on it than under a load, because that
Right.
pretty ugly when
Yeah.
it's an exhaust.
Yeah.
Who knows where that rocker was?
Right.
Oh, yeah. No, on the high horsepower diesels, that's the kind of crap that blows blocks into.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah. All right. We got three tractors down and out right now. We gotta get running by Sunday.
yeah, because I mean we're the super farm, so we're low horsepower, compared to Pro Stock,
Right.
Super Stock.
Yeah.
Right.
Super Stock
Right.
is that.
Right.
I see
Little-
Stagno's got
Farm.
his torn down right now too.
Tell you that.
It's only lower horsepower without the hair dryer.
yeah, Stagnos is all torn apart.
Yeah,
What happened to Brian's?
Let's get a hair dryer.
We got 3 in the hospital.
It's getting a hair dryer.
One was in a coma, but it's coming out of the coma right now.
One was in a Oh,
The other
dude.
ones are breathing on the run almost.
The orange tractor's on life support right now.
It's an ICU.
Oh no.
It's
Oh,
getting
man.
better.
On life support.
Yeah, she got torn up pretty bad.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Guy
Where?
on the seat has a little rough time with her there. Huh?
Yeah, I'm a little heavy on the throttle side.
We're gonna get rid of the driver and get a new one for that one for Daenerys.
You're funny. Actually, no, you can drive your tractor.
This might be that.
Yeah, we'll switch.
Bring that one from back east.
Yep.
Bring the big dog home.
Got that running.
It's in the hospital too.
Yeah, that one's in the hospital
Oh.
too right now.
Oh, no kidding.
Good
Oh,
grief.
these are hard on equipment.
I know.
You related to Gish?
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
back east that sat in the waiting room at ER for 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been in the waiting room for a while.
Oh,
Finally
wow.
got its appointment.
Yeah, we were.
I bet you have to make one back there, all those. Jeez. These guys have tractors for days.
Sounds like it. Jeez.
Hopefully 2 for sure. So maybe 3, but hopefully 2.
2, maybe 3.
2, maybe 3. We got.
If we can get Brian's back together,
Yeah, if we can get Brian's tractor back together, we'll have 3 of them there, and
Well, here's the we.
not we'll have 2.
The we is right.
We, Sam.
Brian.
Well,
It's on
well,
Brian.
what are you doing on the show? You better get busy, Sam. You got
Right.
stuff to do.
No, Brian doesn't hold
Need to
on.
get a couple of
Yeah.
those old school ones out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need to get a couple of those old school ones out.
Yeah.
Which ones are the old school ones?
Was it the Varmint and the Instigator or Intimidator or what was?
Yeah, instigator.
Yeah, that
Instigator.
was a super stock. Yeah, that's a totally different animal.
Yeah, that,
the varmint's ready to go. It's already loaded up in the trailer.
Yeah.
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 Just needs a little bit of a motor.
It just doesn't have any motor in it.
Yeah, the old days.
Yeah, they ran hard.
Those are the tractors I used to go to watch.
You know what the funny thing is, guys, is from way back when we pulled the super stocks and that whole class was out here. The funny thing is went to Tony Souza's boys' first
Birthday party.
here. I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago or whatever it was. And so they had the little tractors that their dad made, like little pedal tractors, made into a full tractor, and they're telling us like
They got weight brackets and tires.
yeah, and Tony's telling me, he goes, yeah, we used to watch you guys all the time. And Craig had an International, Tony had the John Deere. And so he goes, they just talk smack between them on that whole thing. He goes, yeah, we used to watch you guys all the time. And I thought, gee, now I'm pulling with these guys, man. I guess I'm getting kind of old.
Right.
But thing was about it was it kind of made me realize, like, hey, these guys probably from, watching us out there doing what we did back then, all of a sudden, here they are, got a tractor, they're pulling.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, man, where the young kids are at, it's kind of like the Denier deal over there. It's like, man, there's a lot of young kids over there. That program was like, to me,
There might be a couple of them that might.
to me, it's kind of important that stays going over there and that pull don't go away. So it's kind of like, that's why I really want to support that them over there.
And the funny thing with Tony and Craig is one had a red one had a green one, and that's what their real tractors are the same way. One's got a red one, one's got a green one.
Yeah, that's true.
That's awesome.
So it's pretty cool deal.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
that's really neat.
Awesome.
Yeah, them boys will be out here at our pool.
Yeah, they're gonna come here.
Should have a pretty good class of super farms out here, minus 2 or 3 from what's in California.
Yeah, the new what's his name?
Kyle.
Kyle bringing his new tractor out.
Connor tractor.
I think Ross.
Ross is trying to make it with his tractor, and
Us three will be out there.
yeah, we'll have these 3 tractors will be there, and should have
Nice.
6 or 7 of them.
Yeah.
It's a good sized class.
I think we have, I think we got like 3 or 4 pro mods.
We got Nick Garrell and Mark Bonds are gonna come visit us and come
Oh, nice.
pass and have a little fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 2 good guys. Those guys, they're good.
Oh, really good guys.
Yeah.
Good
Trying to
tractors,
get a
too.
few other ones we contacted, and if they can make it, I think a few other ones might want to come. So if you can come, just come have some fun. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Every class almost.
Yeah, we should have
A good amount.
a good amount in every class. So yeah, something like that.
Limited pro stock.
Good deal.
Yeah, we
Work
got
stock pickup.
a good class of work stocks and a good class of limited pro trucks are going to be here.
Nice.
Yeah, well, some good classes all the way around.
We got Eric Roach is bringing his truck. He went to school here in Hillmar, so it's a hometown thing for him.
Yeah. That's a good running truck, too.
There's, so
Yeah.
we have some good vehicles here.
Yeah, Gary's bringing his pro mod.
Gary, yeah,
The rabbit.
The rabbit.
bringing their Pro Mod
The
out.
rabbit will be there.
Nice.
The duck.
Wild hair.
Yeah, wild hair.
We need the
Mhm.
duck and the rabbit to
Yeah,
fight.
I think both.
I know the duck's getting a heart transplant, so
Yeah, they
Super
Sorry.
stock. Good super stock.
yeah,
Like Sam's truck, I think this is still apart, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember if Dave's was still apart.
I know
I
he
know,
was
I know
working
he's
on it
bringing one or 2 of them. I don't remember which
Yeah.
ones, but he's gonna come have some fun with us also. They'll probably have a safety meeting going on. We'll have to check that out, see how that goes.
Make sure everything is up to
all
date.
Ramsey super stocks.
Yeah.
You bring his motor rig.
University prizes. Who knows?
Dave, you gonna bring a running bear there?
Yeah, there could be some surprises.
Good.
Good deal.
From
Like we're losing.
those.
Yeah, we're starting to lose them.
We're losing them.
Losing them. So, anyways, November 4th, Babel Farm. I'll put the flyer back up here again.
Yeah.
We lost them totally now, I think.
Yeah. There it is. Hillmar.
Read it off, Chris, because I can't read it.
Battle at the Farm. Benefit pool. For a friend of theirs that has cancer.
Well,
Gary Eckett. And anyways, go out there and support him. Have some fun on November
Tell
4th.
Joe Biden internet for this.
Joe Biden internet. That's a good one.
It's up there.
It's from 11 to
It's out there in the
11
corn
to
maze
2
again.
the scales, and the show starts at 3:30.
We'll show you Joe's corn.
on November 4th. So go out there to Hillmar and help
Yep.
support those guys.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Gonna be a great time.
Yep.
Can't
Right on.
watch.
So
Out there, see if they
You
can
want to
see
put up the
that.
other ones too?
We might have this corn
Yeah,
maze.
it's corn maze here.
We're gonna have a
Hey,
corn
not the
maze.
camera, buddy. There you
We'll
go.
have a corn maze there too.
They can't read it.
There's the prizes for Battle at
Can
the
you
Farm.
see it?
Pretty cool. Yeah.
It's
Corn maze. Joe Biden corn maze.
Yeah, Joe Biden's corn maze.
Oh
Yep.
boy.
Daenerys
Next to his
Daenerys
Wi-Fi
FFA boosters. November 11th. Go check it out. It's a boost for the FFA there in Daenerys.
Yeah.
And then Templeton FFA track pullers, October 22nd at 1 o'clock.
So if you're down that area, man, there's
Santa Margarita.
Yep.
If you're down that area, there's a lot of truck pulling you guys can go do. Holy moly, that's awesome.
Yeah.
This is so
It's all within a few hours of each other, too.
Right on.
Yeah, the first away one will be the Templeton pull from us here. It's about 4.5 hours. It's down by San Luis Obispo.
Oh, is it that far?
yeah.
So
Also,
What?
also what?
Yeah, what'd you say?
I think we lost them.
Yeah.
Froze again.
Yeah.
Anyways, go support those pulls.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to get any information, go to VTPA on Facebook. We have a Facebook page there.
Yeah.
Go to VTPA, like and share the page. All the information. Dylan runs the page. Dylan will have information on there for all the upcoming pulls. We also share it on the West Coast Pullers page.
Yes.
When Dylan brings it up, I share it right over. Matter of fact, when we get done tonight, I'll put the information on there for the donations and get that all on there.
Yeah.
Dylan, I know you guys can hear us and everything else. Thanks for coming on.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, that's awesome. What you guys
and
are doing with that?
everything. And thanks for coming on, and
Yeah.
we'll get the information out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Great to have
Yeah,
benefit
I
pulls.
totally lost them now.
Yeah. Still, it's great
Yeah,
to have
what-
benefit pulls.
That thing that they're doing at their farm for that guy, that's cool. And there again, we keep saying it. The pull family, that right there is what the pulling is all about. And
Exactly.
if they can bring in the crowds and sell the food that they're doing and sell tickets to that place and 100% of that goes to that gentleman, that is
Gary,
absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Something to be very proud of. So
Yeah.
and then on top of that, all the FFA pulls after that. That's really cool. Support all the kids and everything. It's neat.
Yep. That's fundraisers for their farm or FFA stuff. So
Right.
Yeah.
No,
And that's the thing. Valley Tractor Pullers Association does a lot. Most of the pulls every year are for FFA organizations.
that's really cool.
We got one pull that's been going on 35 plus years. Same date. Every year on July 3rd for Gustine FFA.
oh yeah.
It doesn't matter if it lands on a Monday, Wednesday, whatever. It's always
They're
on
doing it? That's cool. Right on.
and everything.
Right on.
And so we got Gustine FFA. We got Gustine FFA, Templeton, Daenerys. I know I'm missing a couple, and I can't.
Well, and after the show's done, we can post them on.
San Joaquin.
Yeah.
And we can post all those flyers on on the web page as soon
Yeah.
as we're done, on the Facebook page. So, yeah,
Absolutely.
that's cool.
Gary's a good cat. Yeah.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, and that pull there, Alan came up with that idea here a while back. We used to always do a Hillmar FFA pull, and for some reason, this year it wasn't going to happen. Couldn't get everything put together on it, and they wanted to still have something in the Hillmar area, and they're trying to think something to do as far as what to benefit, football or FFA or what they wanted to do, and then they found out about Gary and
Nothing better.
this came
Nothing
along
Mm-hmm.
as
Yeah.
a very good
Yep.
Yeah.
thing to do.
And hopefully it'll keep going every year,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and we've done a few of them in this area, benefit pools for different organizations. Like whenever we did Children's Hospital for
Right.
Valley Children's Hospital that Eric Rocha puts on.
Right.
That's a combined effort amongst all poolers.
Yeah.
And all organizations pop into it. And then I know they put together one a few years ago for Josh Lacey when he had some health issues and everything. And the pullers around in the west out here really gather together to help out fellow pullers. And it turns into very good events.
That's amazing. Yep. That's
So,
really cool.
It's awesome.
But in Valley, just to give a little bit about Valley Tractor Pullers Association, Valley is it's an antique club, and it started in the 70s, and it's gone through some changes and stuff. It's had a couple splits before, and Dave Ramsey, thanks. I better put it up there.
He's not wrong.
Been harvesting, Dave. He's tired.
Yeah. But Valley's went through some changes. It used to be Central Valley Tractor Pullers Association. There's been a couple different clubs that all came into one, and primarily, like I said, it was a antique club, but now we run all sorts of classes. We run all truck classes, all tractor classes. Probably 4 to 5 of our events will have modifieds.
Right.
Other than that, we have basic classes. And some of the venues that we go to, like Gustine, it's kind of hard to get modifieds in there.
Right.
It's just we're pulling on a football track that's 35 feet wide.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get some of these, like even the smoker tractors in there, because you just don't know, for safety reasons, you don't know where exactly they're going to go.
Yeah, they want to end up in the stands.
Yeah.
So I mean, we've been tight in some situations there before in the past, and it just makes it. They still put on a very good show.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
So
very good.
But that's what, like I said, Valley's it's a tractor club, but a lot of trucks and a lot of modified tractors still come out to support in the events.
Right.
Nice.
Yep. Those guys help support each other. VTPA at Half Moon Bay in 1999.
Nice.
And actually, what Richard's saying there, Half Moon Bay, a lot of pullers have talked about that track, and that track there was one of the best tracks. A lot of people used to talk about one of the most biting tracks they ever had out this side.
Oh, wow.
Was Half Moon Bay.
Huh.
Had a very good bite to it.
Very good.
But
it break parts.
It can happen. It definitely happen with you get on some biting tracks like that. You find out where your weak points are real quick.
Right.
But
and good air too. Yeah.
Yep.
Good air.
That coastal range, you get that coastal breeze in there, it starts giving you really good air.
Yeah.
Get you 60 front end. It was like, see you.
Yeah, right. No kidding. I quit. Yep.
Yeah, Dave, the Hall sure was.
Even Yarrington used to be. They used to take the sand off the top and get down to the clay. It used to be really good.
Right on.
I think somebody I know is working on that.
Yeah. Surprise.
So Gish tell us end of the season report for there.
We finished up with 3 in a row. Well, 4 in a row. We did, Sublimity, and then we went up to Spokane and Bonner's Ferry, and then we went back up to the Spokane area and did a benefit pull with Jason Burton, who we had on a couple weeks ago.
Right.
Up in Rockford, which is just out of the Spokane area. That place, talk about a small town. I don't know there can't be 1,000 people in this town, and I bet you there were 800 to 1,200 people at this place, and it had tiny little stands, but they were packed. There were people standing everywhere, leaning up against the fence, and I mean, just a tiny little town, and it just was unbelievable. Yeah. So yeah, it was pretty neat. First time they've had a pull there since like early 90s, I think is what Jason was saying. So I mean, it's pretty neat, pretty cool. So hopefully that'll be a yearly thing too. And he was super excited, very, very happy with the turnout. So
good.
Yeah. So pretty good.
Good deal.
Pretty darn good. Yeah.
How'd you place?
Actually, I was sick and didn't make it to Spokane or Bombers. And Dad got behind the wheel and got first both times up there, up in Spokane and Bonners, and then Rockford. That poor track. Well, the track was good, but the sled was kind of down in a hole, and that drag sled. And so us pro mod guys, we could not get the sled moving. And what the sled operator Kevin was saying is we never ever picked the pan up off the ground. So I mean, we were basically like pulling a boat anchor off the freaking bottom of the ocean floor, and we just could not get them moving. So, but I lucked out and had the ace, and we just basically placed like that. So that was all just sheer luck. It was no driving skill. It's amazing how much can go through your head when you're going, am I in the right gear? I'm looking down. Yep, I'm in the right gear. God, the RPMs are looking good. What is going on? Why am I not moving? So,
yeah, that's all they have up there is a lot of small pools like that. So.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Pretty neat.
So what you're saying is your dad's taking over driving duties all over again.
Yeah, I keep telling him he should drive, man. He's that old guy still has it, man. He knows how to do it. That's for sure. Shows us all up.
Yeah.
Jason's gonna go back to turning wrenches, and then your dad's gonna drive until Kelsey takes over.
Yeah.
Hey, here we go. Here's the other.
She's gonna start with the stump puller first.
Right. Yeah. No kidding. Well, how did MJC?
I had another guest coming in. Ryan Nichols was coming in because we haven't given him he hasn't gotten on talk about the sled, and he just came in and popped off.
Oh,
missed him. I'm going to text him right now. But
right on. Well,
how about you, Chris?
Huh?
How about you, Chris?
What about me?
We saw pictures. The heart. Here's Ryan.
Yeah. The duck's getting the heart refreshing. So by Dr. Dan down there at D's Machine, Brown, Nevada. So,
hey Ryan, turn down your volume a little bit.
We'll get it freshened up and ready to roll next year.
Nice.
Is that better?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Now we got on here is Ryan Nichols. He's the operator of the sled, of the Legend sled.
Right on.
Did I miss most of the talk about November 4th?
Yeah.
But
we still want to get
driving.
you on here and talk about the sled and stuff.
There you go.
Give you some recognition.
Yeah, absolutely.
Heck yeah.
He does. Ryan here. Well, you started 3 years ago driving the sled?
Man, it was prior to COVID. And it was. I want to say it's close to 5 years.
Wow.
Best seat in the house.
What's that?
Best seat in the house.
Oh, yeah, it is the best seat in the house. That's for sure. I loved tractor pulling when I was young, and I wanted to get into it, and this is just a way to get into it and not have to spend a whole lot of money. So,
yeah. Right. Yeah.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, turn down your volume a little bit more there, Ryan.
Oh man, dude, I don't think I can turn it down. I'm on my phone, so it's not really turning down as that's as far down as it goes.
Okay.
On the side.
Yeah, it's still echoing just a little bit, but it's not too bad. But Ryan's got that sled. He treats it like it's his own. He does an awesome job driving it. Sets that thing up just perfect every time. He does it. I gotta say, you do an excellent job.
Yep.
I appreciate that.
Every time I give him $20, I win. It's great.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, you can sled operators off and win every time.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It was at the beginning when I started doing it. It was a little nerve wracking. Trying to make everybody kind of not happy at the same time, but make the crowd love what they're seeing, and then also make it competitive for everybody, all the pullers as well.
Yeah.
So it was difficult at the beginning and nerve wracking to try to make everybody, I guess you can say happy. But now it's gone a lot easier after operating it, and I love doing it. I love operating that sled.
Awesome.
Well, we got to have guys like you, or we don't have
Right.
we don't have a sport.
Yeah.
It turns into like a game driving that thing.
Oh yeah, the way that it's set up, it's all ran off a joystick, and so it's really easy to operate. I think we got a couple guys who are also training that I started working with, and they're gonna start running it a little bit, and it's kind of the same thing. It's pretty simple to operate. The worst part, the hardest part is getting the settings correct.
Right. Yeah.
But keeping that book inside the sled, it really, keeping track, keeping the notes. It's just no different like pulling a puller. You keep the notes from every pull, and you look back on it, and you're like, okay, it looks about the same. We're going to try here or try there, and it usually falls into play real easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, but Ryan's been doing an excellent job with that thing, and now having two of those sleds out here on the West Coast, it just upped the program so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that it's not a. I remember when I was growing up, it was a different time. You used to have pools at the cow palace, and you don't see those much anymore. And it used to be a little bit bigger here, and I would love to make it as big as it was back then, if I can. Try to help out in any way. And I think California used to be one of the great pulling states.
Oh yeah.
And now it's a little bit less, but it'd be good to get it back to where it was.
Yeah. I think a lot of that has to do with the economy. If we get the economy back up doing good, that things will start opening up.
Yeah.
So you just have to wade through this, and hopefully it'll get better soon.
Yeah.
How's the feeling like this past weekend when we're inside? How's the feeling of heading towards the door?
Oh, so that was a little bit a little bit sketchy, a little bit scary. I didn't want anybody to really hit that concrete. There was that concrete footing that was right there by that door. I really didn't want anybody to hit that. So I had to slid a little tighter than normally would, but of course it's a different track and a shorter track, and I think it went really well. The ground was a little bit sandy, and that actually helped me out with stopping people a little bit better. So it was a good pool. I really enjoyed going to the MJC. That was actually my first time going to the MJC, that pavilion, that venue, and it was a good time. It was I think the other operator, I think it was Dirk, who had ran it a couple times there, and he I actually had to call him and ask him, like, hey man, how do you do you have any tricks or anything like that I can steal from you? And he told me a little bit about it, and it worked, and it helped out, and it was a good event.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, I got to go right now, guys. But Ryan, thanks for coming on.
Yep.
And you can talk to these two knuckleheads.
Sorry.
I'll see you guys later.
All right, Chris.
All right, Chris. But yeah, it's I've ran a thing a few times, and it's there's a lot going on in the sled whenever you're in the middle of a show. But those sleds there, it just what's the best way of putting it? They work so well and so smooth that it makes a good show for the crowd to see, and also makes it good for the puller.
Yeah, and then that's the whole thing of an operator, and I think Brian would agree with me is trying to make it entertaining. I mean, that's what we are. We want to make it entertaining for the crowd, so they'll keep on coming back, and they'll keep on doing it. And then we also want to make it very competitive for the pullers, because that's what they're there for ultimately. You guys come out and you guys work on your trucks or tractors or whatever it is to pull. I mean, that's the whole point of it.
Yep.
So making everything competitive for everybody is the whole goal, and then making a good entertainment, I guess, for the crowd is the other part of it.
Right.
Yeah. And then you touched on something right there too, is, like you said with Brian, you guys go back and forth all the time, and you guys communicate all the time. And that way you guys know what's going on with the sleds and comparing notes, and it puts on for a better show.
Definitely. Brian is one of the guys that I talk to the most. I mean, he's been doing it for a long time. His family's been doing it for a long time. So I bounce questions off of him quite often. He's, I've only been doing it for 5 years, but he's been doing it for a lot more. So, being able to contact him and talk to him has been great for me.
Yep.
So, well, alrighty, Ryan. Well, thank you for jumping on here, and keep up the good work. You're doing the most awesomest job out there.
Appreciate it. Sorry I didn't get on earlier, man. I was traveling through Modesto, going all the way back to Merced. I didn't get back home until a little bit ago. So
Nice.
But I'm looking forward to November 4th. The event, I think, is Battle at the Farm. At the Babel. So I'm looking forward to doing that.
Yeah, that sounds like a neat deal.
Oh yeah, raising some money for Gary and his family and all his medical expenses. It's going to be a good time, and I encourage a lot of people to go to it.
Yep, for sure.
We'll get the information.
Alrighty, guys.
All right.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks a lot,
See
Ryan.
ya.
All right, bye.
So,
Okay.
yeah, November 4th, Battle of the Farm. That's going to be a heck of a good show.
Yeah, for sure.
It sounds like it's lining out to be really a lot of participation in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It sounds like a pretty neat deal.
Yeah, and then with Templeton this Sunday, and the following weekend on the 28th will be San Joaquin, and then November 11th at Denair. We'll get the information. The information will be up on the Facebook page as we get it, and we'll put up the information on donations for everything. John the Quack had to go pick up his wife. John Mitchell just commented, so he had to go pick up Mama Quack.
Mama Quack, the boss.
Mama Quack,
The boss Quack.
the boss Quack,
Boss Quack.
the real driver of Baby Huey.
Right.
See, he's not here. We can really get him now.
Right. Exactly. Cool.
So,
Well,
we'll get that stuff put up on the Facebook page.
Yes, sir.
Guys, go check it out. Go check out Valley Tractor Pullers Association's page, VTPA,
yeah.
on Facebook. Go check it out, and thank you guys for all coming on tonight.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you, guys.